Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kurt and welcome back to Walt Disneylanders. Hope you guys have been enjoying your stay this far. Hope you guys have been having a good time. Hope you are staying safe. This is week number 7 of the NCP, the National Competitive Pokemon, Season 5, week number 7. We're taking on OliviaSama, coach of the New Orleans Saints Snow. So if you guys are excited for today's Wi-Fi battle, please hit the like button and subscribe button if you guys are new here. And sorry for this being late. I'm going to be honest, I'm recording this Sunday night. I'm recording the Team Builder part Sunday night. I totally forgot we were supposed to upload on Sunday. Just straight up slipped my mind. So yeah, my bad. Totally forgot. But we will be back on track for the rest of the season, along with Little Cup. I know a couple people have been asking me where Little Cup's gone. That'll be continuing this week as well. So little PSA there. But yeah, sorry about that. And yeah, let's get into the Team Builder here. So before we start the Team Builder, you guys can see on your screen, we actually did make another couple round of transactions. So after last weekend's JV, I knew something had to change. Something was just not working. You know, we are 2-4, and that's not the record I want to be. And I still want to make playoffs, but we had to make some change. And I put after we lost to JV, I put in chat, H slash is up for grabs. Somebody just make your offers. Because H slash, like I said in my draft analysis, I tried it once and I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I want to give it another shot. And just based on his performance this season, I'm just not good at using it. I don't know why. I just find it so hard to get in and not just be instantly revenged by every single thing. I don't know. I find it very difficult to use, which is kind of weird because like it doesn't seem like that hard of a mon to use on paper, but for me, it's just super hard to use. So put it up, and Shuckle King hit me up and he's like, would you be interested in working out something for SCIZOR for H slash? And I love regular SCIZOR. I think it's a super cool mon, and definitely adds some nice value to the team. It pairs really nicely with Landorus and Raikou to give me that nice Volturn along with Celebi. Very strong priority and Bullet Punch, and overall nice coverage moves with Knockoff and Superpower, along with being a defensive pivot with stuff like Roost, Defog, U-Turn. Very versatile Pokemon. Very much enjoy SCIZOR. So me and Shuckle worked something out. So you guys can see on the screen, we traded SCIZOR for H slash to Shuckle King, and then with our leftover points, we dropped Flick, our Durant, for Steelix, and we used to pick up Steelix, so we had another rocker. We had a bulky Steel type as well, and we really didn't need Durant and SCIZOR because they literally do the same thing, except Durant's just more frail and stronger, but can also miss. So got rid of Durant there. We are doing a third trade with Shuckle, but we're not going to go over that this video. We're actually gonna do that next video because they go into effect next week. We decided to stall out that trade because I need them on. I'm trading away this week against Liv, and then trade it away next week. We're kind of just cheesing the system because we trade right before the deadline, and then we'll be good like that. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, so sorry if you guys enjoyed H slash, but it's just not working out, and we really need to make this comeback. We basically have to win out. We're 2-4 right now, so we basically got to win out if we want to make playoffs. So let's get into our team builder against Liv, shall we? So Liv is the absolute GOAT. If you guys haven't already checked her out, please go do. She is a phenomenal content creator. She's a phenomenal person, and she's a huge asset to the Wi-Fi community, which is really sad because she's actually going to be taking a break soon. She's doing NCP, she's doing PAC, and she's doing one more league at the end after NCP that's handing off NCP. Like NCP finishes and then the next league's starting, that she's told me about. So after that, she's actually going to be taking a break from the Wi-Fi scene for a while, and that's really sad because Liv is an absolute GOAT. So if you guys haven't already, please go check out Liv. She's helped me a lot with my quality and my content, and overall it's been an absolute help throughout my return to YouTube journey for the past couple months. So with that, though, she needs to get her ass mollywopped because we need to win. Because right now, where we sit is we're 2-4, but we have a phenomenal differential. I think we actually have positive differential, so I think we're at like +1 differential, which is insane for a 2-4 team. Because if you go back and watch all of our games, our losses aren't big losses. It's just I can't seal out end games with this team. I just can't set myself up properly with this team. And it's really brutal. So I'm taking all my games down to 1-0. 2-0 is my biggest loss. I haven't lost a game more than 2-0. And it's really brutal. So our differential is still amazing because we did get that 6-0 win against Davion week 1. And since then, we've kind of just been riding the wave. So we definitely need to beat Liv. If we can win out, we finish 6-4. That'll guarantee us a playoff spot, and we'll still be good. So Liv is the first of hopefully many dubs coming for the rest of the season. So getting into the team builder, Liv seems to be popping up on the right-hand side right about now. Liv has the Dragapult. She had pick one, I believe she had. No, Owen had pick 1. Liv had pick 2. Owen picked Urshifu. She had Dragapult. So she has Dragapult, Thundee, Mandibuzz, Terrakion, Slowking, Clefairy, Metagross, Torkoal, Venusaur, Shelmet, and Piloswine. So quick breakdown of Liv's team. Dragapult, very, very scary. Definitely a threatening Pokemon for our team. We do have AERODACTYL and BOUFFALANT, though, to check it, so I'm not, like, it's not the scariest thing to us, believe it or not. Definitely can be a threat, definitely can be scary, but it's not the scariest thing to us. The scariest things to us are the Thundy-T and the Terrakion, more so the Terrakion. Terrakion, she can quite literally just lead off and 6-0 us. We have very minimal counterplay to Terrakion. Life Orb Terrakion, 2 shots my entire team. And you may be thinking, well, you have Landorus. Defensive Landorus, okay, here's a scenario that kept happening in mocks. I gotta shout out my guy Owen for helping me out this week. Haven't been mocking and putting in too much effort this season. I don't want to say too much effort, but I haven't been mocking and putting in, I'm still gonna try my hardest, but you know, it's just it's not to say demotivating, but it is a little bit harder to really push yourself to put all this effort into a league that you're 2-4 in. But we still have that fire under our ass to get that playoff spot and make our finals appearance again. So we definitely gotta shout out Owen and anyone else help me this week. I don't remember because the weeks are kind of blurring together lately. So either way, something that kept happening was Landorus would get a kill and she would bring in Terrakion clean. Terrakion without the Intimidate boost, 2-hit kills my entire team. Do not have a counterplay. I literally just have to sack a Pokemon of Terrakion. And it's fucking brutal because all my pieces this week are super important for doing something. So Terrakion coming in and just claiming a kill for free is super bad. Even with the Intimidate, Terrakion can 2-hit kill me if it's Banded or Adamant Life Orb. It's bad. So Terrakion by far is the scariest Pokemon. Thundy-T is also very scary. Even though we have 2 ground types in Lando-T and Steelix, it gets Grass Knot that does a good amount to both. So a nasty plot 3 attack set with boots can be super fucking just ruin our team. Just rip us apart. Something like Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, Grass Knot, and what would she have? Maybe Focus Blast for Bouffalant. Maybe Sludge Wave to hit Celebi. Also does more damage to AERODACTYL. That could be another option as well. Like, something like that just rips through our team. Could also just be U-turn Toxic to punish Landers coming in. But I think setup Thundy-T is a lot scarier than I was giving it credit for. So Thundy-T definitely a problem. MANDIBUZZ is very annoying for our team to break as it just walls our new addition in SCIZOR, but it's also one of the better Age-Slash checks in the game, so I was fine giving it up here. But like, it walls so much of our fucking team. So we really got to get that thing knocked off so it takes rocks damage, and we really got to get that thing toxic is our main goal, along with Slowking, another Pokemon who needs to get toxic and knocked off. Not as worried about Slowking because I do have SCIZOR, Raikou, Celebi, and Gyarados that all rip through it, but definitely is a fat and annoying Pokemon. Clefairy, not overly concerned about. I have a Steelix and a SCIZOR and a Tentacruel, so like, why would she bring Clefairy? But, you know, fat and annoying. Metagross is something else I'm very scared of. A weakness policy Metagross is something to always be scared of, just when facing Metagross, but I think against triple Intimidate, I'm not overly scared. I also have Scrafty, which kind of just hard counters Metagross to an extent, so Metagross, while scary, is not the most terrifying thing, but definitely do have to respect it. The Sun Core is something that I thought wouldn't give me a lot of trouble, but then Owen kept fucking me up with. Because I was like, I have Tentacruel, I'm not worried about fucking Venusaur. Torkoal's a bitch, and I am not worried about Venusaur. Then Owen pulled up with Growth, Leaf Storm, Venusaur, and proceeded to sweep me with Venusaur. Yeah, if she runs Growth Leaf Storm, I'm in trouble because it gets Weather Ball for SCIZOR, and then Leaf Storm and Sludge Bomb just rip my team to shreds, and it's really brutal. So Venusaur is something I definitely got to play carefully around. The combination of Venusaur and Terrakion and Thundy-T can really just break my team perfectly for each other. So she can break with Venusaur MANDIBUZZ, or Venusaur Terrakion, win with Thundy-T. She can break with Venusaur Thundy-T, win with Terrakion. She can break with all 3 and win with Dragapult. Like, her team offensively just rips mine, whereas my team offensively, like, it's not bad, but it's definitely not as strong as her offensive core against me. And then Shelmet, a Piloswine, little Eviolite Hazard Setters, not overly concerned. Piloswine could be annoying for Landorus, but Shelmet, I'm not going to lie, I didn't actually know she had until I was making the team builder slides. And Piloswine, it could be definitely annoying for stuff like Landorus and Raikou, but overall not super concerned about it. So that is my quick breakdown of the team. So, starting off is the new guy, or I guess not the new guy, but like the different guy. We have Flick, our SCIZOR, keeping the nickname because I brought Durant once, and it's literally the same Pokemon. So, we have Flick, the SCIZOR, with the Choice Band Technician, with U-Turn, Bullet Punch, Knockoff, and Superpower, 252 attack, 84 defense, and 172 speed with the Adamant Nature. So, this SCIZOR is basically just a ripped Liv to shreds. The funny thing is that Shuckle played Liv last week, and Shuckle brought pretty much this exact SCIZOR set. because it just does so much work against her. Banded SCIZOR does so much work. Banded U-turn is so free against Live Team. It just does so much damage. Banded Bullet Punch is a really nice revenger to stuff like Terrakion and Venusaur and Dragapult. Just overall does a lot of damage. Knockoff is there to hit the Dragapult for super effective damage, as well as knocking off potential Eviolite from stuff like Shelmet and Clefairy and Piloswine. And Superpower is there just to murder Piloswine. It could be kind of annoying if I need to guarantee that knockout. Or if, like, I don't know, if it's not, like, if it's set up Terrakion, or, like, I don't know. If there's a situation where I need to click Superpower instead of Bullet Punch on Terrakion for whatever reason, then that's there as well. But mostly just going to be clicking U-turn and Bullet Punch for the most part with this SCIZOR. We have 84 defense, so we live a Life Orb close combat from Terrakion from full. Our EVs actually worked out perfectly this week. I was super OCD happy about it. So 84 defense guaranteed lives a close combat from Terrakion from full. Like, it just barely lives. And 172 outspeeds 44 speed Mandibuzz, which was a benchmark I was trying to hit. Liv is definitely smart. She knows that I creep and I know that she creeps. So she may add a little bit extra speed in her Mandibuzz to avoid me creeping her. So I crept her preparing for creeps. So 44, she shouldn't have any more than that unless she's unless she's willing to give up a lot of bulk, which I'm fine with. So 44 speed Mandibuzz. We outspeed that by 1 point, and then we ended up with max attack, so worked out perfectly. Next up, we have Ursula, our Tentacruel with the Black Sludge Wicked Ooze with Surf, Ice Beam, Toxic, and Rapid Spin. We have 252 HP, 44 Spadef, and 212 speed with a Timid Nature. This is here kind of just to scout, but also checks Venusaur. If it is not the Growth, Life Orb, Leaf Storm set, and it is just Giga Drain, we wall Venusaur very well, because it'll be taking all the damage it would be getting back with Giga Drain. It actually takes from Liquid Ooze. That's how Liquid Ooze works. So basically, if someone sets up Leech Seeds on Tentacruel, they lose 1/16 of their health instead of getting it back. So that's just cool. So click Giga Drain, instead of gaining like 20-ish% back, it's losing 20-ish%. So free damage with Tentacruel, just kind of stop her from click Giga Drain. So yeah, that's what the max HP and Spadef is for. Do we have anything specific here? We are 3 KO by Life Orb, Modest Venusaur, Giga Drain, and we outspeed at max speed Adamant Terrak. So this is basically the reason I was outspeeding max speed Terrakion is max speed Adamant Terrakion is if she disrespects the Celebi and Tentacruel speed tier, which I wouldn't put past her because they're not the most offensively threatening Pokemon against their team. So she's like, he's not running max speed Tentacruel or Celebi against me. I'm just gonna outspeed max speed Landorus. She can afford to run Adamant Terrakion. So Tentacruel is here to punish Adamant Terrakion. If Terrakion outspeeds us, we know it's Jolly or it's Scarfed, in which case that gives us a lot of information that is crucial. Surf is, we have Surf over Scald, and you may be thinking, don't you want Scald to burn the Terrakion? But we actually don't. Like I said in the team builder, we really want to Toxic that Mandibuzz and that Slowking. And overall, Scald burns don't really gain us much. Scald burning the Dragapult would be nice, but we do have Ice Beam to 1v1 that, and if push comes to shove, I would rather Toxic it, because I think it's going to be specs against me anyways. Thundy T, we're clicking Ice Beam on. If it comes in on a Scald Burn, that's just nice, but like we don't need it. Mandibuzz, we want that thing Toxic. If it gets burned, Mandibuzz could actually get very, very annoying for our team, because that Toxic chip is going to be super important to overall just punish it from sitting and being a nuisance. Terrakion Surf does more too. We're expecting a Life Orb set, so Life Orb plus Surf will just absolutely nuke the fuck out of Terrakion, so I'm not overly concerned there. Slowking is another thing we want Toxic. We don't want that thing burned, because if it's burned, it can't get Toxic, and then it can just kind of sit and exist, and that's bad. Clefairy, it's not going to matter. Metagross would be nice to Scald Burn, because we can't Toxic it, but I'm not overly concerned about Metagross. Torkoal, Surf just does more damage through the sun. Venusaur, we're clicking Ice Beam on. Shelmet, fucking, it's a Shelmet. I'm not concerned. And Piloswine, Surf is going to do more. Scald Burn would be nice, but I'm not overly concerned on that front either. So, like, Scald Burns could be nice for a couple mons, but I don't want to risk burning Mandibuzz and Slowking when we need those Toxic. So, Surf just for extra damage. Who's going to complain about taking some extra damage with our Tentacruel here? Ice Beam is for the Venusaur. It also hits Mandibuzz in a 1v1 and what have you, along with Dragapult. Toxic, like I said, for the Slowking and the Mandibuzz. And Rapid Spin is there just to remove hazards, because we really don't want Rocks up, just because they are annoying. Next up, we have Sid, our Scrafty with the Chalpa Berry Shed Skin with Knock Off, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Rest. We have 244 HP, 164 attack, 4 defense, 84 defense, and 12 speed with a Careful Nature. So Scrafty is a big, bulky boy, but Scrafty offensively just rips Liv apart. Like, holy shit. Liv's Fairy's Clefairy. Don't know if you guys have recognized this, but I have 2 Steel types and a Tentacruel. I'm not scared of Clefairy. I'm really not. So we're rocking out with the Scrafty here. Bulk Up just kind of wins. We have a lot of SPDF investment. Our Scrafty lives a Dragapult, I believe it's Life Orb, Dragapult, Draco into non-boosting Thunderbolt after rocks. So just to kind of break that down, because I know I said a lot of words there. We come in, we take rocks damage. That's 6% off a Scrafty. If it is Life Orb Dragapult, we take the Draco, and then if she switches into Thundurus, if it's Boots Thundurus, we then take the following Thunderbolt after taking the rocks and the Draco. We live on like 2 HP, and then we can rest up, hopefully get the Shed Skin, and 1v1 that's Thundurus like that. So, yeah, that's just how fat Scrafty is. Base 115 SPDF, and then that SPDF investment along with our HP investment just makes us very, very bulky boy. We really don't need a whole lot of attack investment because we're boosting it with Bulk Up. But we do have a lot of attack investment just because it's left over. We don't need the speed for anything because Liv's team is either very fast or very slow. Scrafty's speed tier fits very nicely in the middle because like we're not gonna be able to creep MANDIBUZZ and all that shit. We don't really need to either because we can 1v1 MANDIBUZZ if we're Bulk Up. We outspeed Slowking, we outspeed Clefairy. Speed creeping Metagross isn't worth it because we 1v1 if we're Bulk Up. Speed creeping Torkoal, we outspeed Shelmet, we outspeed Piloswine, and then Venusaur, Terrakion, Thundee, Dragapult are all going to outspeed us anyway, so there's no point in there. So we don't need speed for anything. 12 is just for creeps if like from like Piloswine or some shit. So just the rest in attack, make us as strong as possible. And then we have Choppleberry. Choppleberry is here to lure in that Terrakion. I'm even at +1, fucking Terrakion still kills us. Even if we set up the Bulk Up, Terrakion will still kill us from full with more to spare. It'll kill us through fucking, with our investment right now, if we just set up Bulk Up, it'll kill us and still have an extra 20% to spare. Like, that shit hurts. So Choppleberry guaranteed lives Life Orb Terrakion, close combat at +1, and we blow that shit backwards with Drain Punch. And if we can remove a Terrakion, this shit could actually just set up and win. Depending on how weakened our team is, we need to chip down the Thundurus a little bit and, you know, establish what she has and what she doesn't have. But really, Scrafty can kind of just win. I really don't expect Clefairy. Kill the Terrakion. MANDIBUZZ, I don't think we'll have room for Brave Bird, but it might have Foul Play, and that could be annoying. But other than that, Bulk Up Rest can kind of 1v1 that. So I think Scrafty here could totally win the game overall. Next up, we have Thunderclap, our Aerodactyl with the heavy-duty boots, unnervability with Stone Edge, dual Wing Beat, Crunch, and Earthquake, max attack, Adamant, 36 SPDF, and 220 speed. Our Aerodactyl is just here to outspeed Max Speed Jolly Terrakion. Nice Revenger for that. Aerodactyl is actually the Mon. Spoiler alert, we kept this week and are trading Shell Cooking next week. I've loved Aerodactyl. Speak about more next week, but we needed Aerodactyl this week against Liv because Aerodactyl has a phenomenal matchup against Liv. Rips Dragapult. She has 2 flying types in Thundurus and MANDIBUZZ, as well as a Torkoal, which is weak to Rock, and a Shelmet, if you want to count that. And then on top of that, it also hits Terrakion and Metagross with the Earthquake, flying coverage for Venusaur. So all I'm not hitting for super effective damage right now are Dragapult, Slowking, Clefairy, and Piloswine. I run Crunch for Dragapult and Slowking, Clefairy takes a lot from Stone Edge, and Piloswine takes a lot from Stone Edge. So overall, I hit Liv's entire team for super effective damage with this Dragapult, or with this Aerodactyl set. So just goes crazy. We have enough to run. We run Adamant. 105 Adamant just rips her apart. MANDIBUZZ can take the Stone Edges decently well. Like, it takes about like 56, so it can't roost them off perfectly well, but it can play for a Stone Edge miss, which is kind of annoying because of how fat MANDIBUZZ can be. But hopefully we can get it down. And Stone Edge, it says it's a high crit ratio move. I really don't believe that. I genuinely think that's wrong. Like, I do not believe Showdown when it says a high crit ratio move, because I have seen like 3 Stone Edges in my entire career crit. So like, I really don't believe it's a high crit ratio move, but that's what Showdown says. So Aerodactyl overall just really nice breaker for her team to pair alongside SCIZOR to win the game with Scrafty, or to pair with Scrafty to win the game with SCIZOR. Next up, we have Assault Vest BOUFFALANT, Big Boof making his return. I know you guys love Big Boof. El Toro or BOUFFALANT with the Assault Vest Sap Sipper with Body Slam, Facade, Throat Chop, and Close Combat. 196 HP, 124 attack, and 188 SPDF with the Adamant nature. So Big Boof is here to make sure we don't lose to Dragapult. So I know Liv is probably expecting me to bring Aromatisse in place of BOUFFALANT to check Dragapult, which was considered. The reason I'm not bringing Aromatisse is mainly because of that Terrakion. Terrakion comes in against Aromatisse and forces a kill with Stone Edge, which, like, it forces a kill on Boof with close combat, but I switch better into close combat than I do Stone Edge. I have a Tentacruel that can take close combat fairly well, and a Landorus will take close combats very easily. So if I can force that Terrakion to click close combat more than I can force it to click Stone Edge, we're in a great spot. It can't click Stone Edge against BOUFFALANT because it won't kill us. We actually do take 1 Life Orb Stone Edge from full. Guaranteed. So we do like, so it is forced to click close combat, so then we can pivot into something like Tentacruel or Landorus and take a lot better. And then if it's at -1, it doesn't want to take that Stone Edge. Like if it's at -1 defense from the close combat, then Intimidate from the Landers, it doesn't want to stay in, so they force it with U-turn. So El Toro, which overall seems safer, it still gets the job done against Dragapult. Aromatisse could have definitely been nice to wish pass into Landorus on that Terrakion, as well as check things like MANDIBUZZ and the Dragapult. It was kind of 7th Mon for me, but I felt like El Toro just served more purpose and wasn't as passive as Aromatisse. But Aromatisse also let in the Sun Core, which is another thing I was super scared of. So Boof at least nukes checks the Sun Core as well, which was the deciding factor, I believe, as well. So big Boof. Let me see what my notes here. We are 3 KO'd by max special attack Draco from Dragapult. So we take one, and then the switch is going to come back, and we take another one, and then the switch is going to come back, and then we finally die. If it's not Specs. If it's Specs, we're 2 KO'd. But if it's Specs, we don't switch into it other than Aromatisse. But Spec Shadow Ball will hurt Aromatisse. So I don't think she'll run Specs. I don't think she can afford to, but Life Orb offensive Dragapult could definitely be scary. And we guaranteed break max attack Pult sub if it's burned. So if she's running a very fat Pult to try and like set up on a burned Bouffalant, our attack guaranteed breaks that sub. So she has to be like max attack with some defense investment as well to make sure we can't break her sub with a burned Throat Chop. And overall be walled by her. So Body Slam is nice to spam if we're not burned. Facade is very nice to spam if we are burned. Throat Chop is there for the Dragapult, and Close Combat is there to hit Terrakion. If she wants to get aggressive, it also hits Piloswine for a lot of damage. This is, like I said, is also soft check to Venusaur. We take Sludge Bombs and Weather Balls really well, and Sap Sipper will allow us to chew the grass moves. We are immune to grass move. We get an attack boost, and overall kind of just force a KO. Force Live into a bad position. MANDIBUZZ will always wall us, but there's not much we can do about that because we do need that much Spadef investment with the Assault Vest to really be useful here. So that is Big Boof. And last but definitely not least is Mufasa, our Landorus Therian. Like I've been mentioning on and on again, with the leftovers Intimidate, with Stealth Rock, U-Turn, Earthquake, and Knockoff, we have 20 HP, 92 attack, 204 defense, 100 Spadef, and 92 speed with the Adamant Nature. Landorus is here just to check Terrakion. It's our best air quote check to Terrakion. 3 kill by Life Orb, Terrakion, Stone Edge after Rocks, Lefties, and Intimidate. We are 3 killed by Grass Knot or Psychic after Rocks and Lefties from a Thunderous as well, unless it's boosting item. And we outspeed a max speed Adamant Metagross. This is pretty much as much respect on Metagross as I put in. Really don't think Metagross has too much of a place here, but a Bullet Punch spam Metagross just could be scary, so we did respect that because it does get Ice Punch, and we did have some EVs left to play with, so we have enough defense to obviously check Terrakion like that. If it is Banded or if it's Adamant, we're fucked, and there's not much else we can do about it, and we also have to soft check the Thunders as well. So if that's offensive Life Orb, something like that, then we are fucked in that department as well. So Landorus is here just to get rocks, check the scary Pokemon, U-turn, get off knockoffs. Hopefully we can get rid of, ideally MANDIBUZZ comes in on us, we get rid of the boots and we U-turn out into Tentacruel, get a Toxic off on it, and the MANDIBUZZ is kind of useless for the game. That's a dream scenario, but I don't think Liv will let that happen. But rocks are very nice to punish things like Dragapult that won't have boots coming in and out, just taking that extra 12% chip. Punishing Torkoal, because if she's boots Torkoal, she's not Heat Rock, and if she's not Heat Rock, then she's only getting 5 turns compared to 8 turns for the Venusaur. As well as Venusaur. If it's Life Orb, it's taking 12% from rocks plus another 9%, 10% from Life Orb per hit that it's not getting back at all. So overall, just very nice punishing things that I don't think will be boots. And if she is not boots Thunder, if she is like a Life Orb or a Scarf set, then that's 25% we're getting off on that as well. So rocks are really important. U-turn for momentum, Earthquake because it's a Landorus, and hit Terrakion, and the knockup to get rid of items. So that is our squad for Liv. I always feel like I ramble in these things, so then I try and go faster, and it still ends up being like 20 minutes long. So sorry for that. But with that, we are going to get connected with Liv, and I will see you guys in the game. Alright, and here we are connected to the battle against Liv. Liv decided to bring a very odd team. She brought the Thundurus, Terrakion, MANDIBUZZ, Clefairy, Dragapult, Piloswine. No Sun. Very interesting to me. I'm going to just stick with leading AERODACTYL. Her only counter lead is Pult. She did bring the Clefairy and the Piloswine, though. Maybe I lead with SCIZOR. We're going to completely change the game plan 20 seconds before the game starts. I'm going completely against what I said. I think Piloswine is what she leads. I think Piloswine might be her anti-AERODACTYL Lando lead. Good luck, fun to Liv. Be sure to go check her out. If I'm kind of out of it this video, I apologize. I'm very tired, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tired, I'm not feeling great. So I kind of just want to get this battle over with so I can go have a nap and chill for the rest of the night. But yeah. So Aquino the Dundee. Well, you're not who I wanted to see at all, actually. AERODACTYL, I still would have switched because I'd want to scout for the Scarf Thunderous. If she Toxics turn 1, good play. I can't fault her for that. But I need to make this Landorus play just to be safe. I'm going to put my Joy-Cons in a little controller thingy so I don't keep losing them. And we're just going to go from there. U-turn's pretty free. The Toxic is pretty free. If she just Thunderbolts turn 1, whatever. If she knocks off, it's whatever. Probably a U-turn if I had to guess, though. Oh, T-Bolt. Nice. T-Bolt. Cool. As I can just knock. I can just knock here for free. Literally free. Because I don't care. It's probably MANDIBUZZ that comes in, so if I can get rid of boots on that thing, I can get rocks up next time Landorus is in. Gonna withdraw into Ruri the Piloswine. Alright. No Evio. Perfect. Eviolite. I don't want to take this Ice Shard chip before I U-turn. I don't think. She probably just sets up a rock, so to be fair. Earthquake is never a play for her, so I can just go hard Tentacruel. Earthquake is never a play for her. Never. She could set up rock. She could Ice Shard to get chip on Lando. She could crash if you really expect me to stay in. I think she just sets her rocks here. If she Earthquakes, I disagree with that play. Withdraw. Tentacruel. She probably just sets up rocks here. Freeze dry. Okay. I'm like stall. Yeah, that's fine. Freeze dry. That's fine. As her switch into this, maybe Clefairy, maybe MANDIBUZZ. I'm gonna Toxic. I don't think she's gonna give this to me right away. Her not having Sun is really interesting. I wasn't overly scared of Sun, but Venusaur was scary. Because if it was that Leaf Storm set I was talking about, she stays in. Okay. I might have just killed Tentacruel, but I don't. I guess she didn't pivot into it too well. Yeah. Maybe I overplayed. Yeah, I think I overplayed. Earthquake. Scald was so free there. I don't know why I didn't just click it. Literally the freest button in the game right now. That was such a bad play. Why did I do that? I need to evaluate when I need to predict and when I don't need to predict. Okay. It's okay. Clef comes in on this thing. I could CC with this. I could also just... Does Bullet Punch knock it out? Bullet Punch will just straight knock this thing out. She doesn't switch into it. That was a really bad play from my end. I regret making that play. I should have just scalded. It was free. She didn't have a switch into it. I didn't care if she went Clefairy or Pulp because I checked both of those. I'm just going to Bullet Punch. She doesn't switch into this Mon. Super well. Free chip on Thunderous is free. MANDIBUZZ is going to take a good amount. She's going to withdraw into Yohane. The MANDIBUZZ. Such an ugly shiny, bro. I hate this thing. This is going to do a decent chunk. Yeah, decent chunk. No helmet. Probably roosting here. I'm just going to go aggro arrow. Fuck, that was such a bad play on my end. I regret that. Okay, SCIZOR endgame is a lot easier, though, without the sun. I just need to chip Thunderous and this thing, and it wins. And a little bit of chip on Pull. That's all I need for... Unless she's Babiri Tarak, but I would disagree with that again. AERODACTYL comes in. I can start putting on pressure on this thing if she doesn't knock me here. Foul play. This can hurt. Ah, what the fuck? My Cal... Okay, it shouldn't have done that much. Whatever. Edge. Nuke this thing and hell and back. If she takes this edge and trade for my AERODACTYL, MANDIBUZZ is dead. So... Like, MANDIBUZZ will live the Stone Edge here. I don't think she ever stays in, though. I think she just sacks Piloswine. I think she just sacks it. Because she's not going to need it anymore. She goes into... Clef? This is not going to take Stone Edge very well at all. Not going to take it well at all. Boom. Or it will. What the fuck? Okay. I'm just going to go into SCIZOR. I don't think... Flamethrower, I guess. She could Flamethrower, I guess. I need Landers healthy. Are you just going to BOUFFALANT click Body Slam? I wish I didn't sack TENTACRUEL like that. That was such a bad play. Go BOUFFALANT click Body Slam for relatively free. Because I don't want to risk a potential Flamethrower and just get body bagged by a fucking Clefairy. Yeah, I don't want to get body bagged by a fucking Clefairy. I'm good. So I'm gonna switch into Boof. Yeah, Body Slam is relatively free here. She could just heal up, and if she does, whatever. She baton passes. Okay. She was really just gonna let me Stone Edge like that. Nice. Tracheon comes in and we sack a Pokemon. Shit. Tracheon comes in and we sack a Pokemon. That's really bad. If she goes anything that's not Tracheon, I think that's a throw. 0-2. The Tracheon. Yeah, hello. We have to go Lando. We have to go Lando. And fucking hope. With the Intimidate drop, we take it. If she SDs here on the switch, we're at a very bad spot. If she's SD with a Berry, we might just lose on the spot here, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Actually, if she SDs, I live one from full, and I can Earthquake this thing and then put it in range. Yeah, we're fine. CC, we're gonna eat this up. Ow. Gets the drop. Death drop. Okay, she can't stay in here. She's intimidated. She has no reason to stay in here. So I can set up my rocks. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I can set up my rocks here. I'm gonna set them up. Start punishing that Piloswine for coming in. And if I can get more chip on this thing, the better. Also chipping Pult. And then every time Landers comes in, it forces a knockoff. She withdraws, she's no reason to sack it. Probably the Piloswine. The Fairy. Get on my rocks. I really want to knock this thing, even though I know it's a bad play. She has Baton Pass. She definitely has Soft Boiled. She doesn't have Ice Beam. There's no way she has Ice Beam. I have no reason to take that, though. If I U-turn into SCIZOR, she has to go into either Pult or Thundurus, which I pivot in best to. I'm going to U-turn into SCIZOR. Don't want to knock this thing because I don't want to take the Moonblast chip. I need to keep Lando as healthy as possible. Don't want to go Aerodactyl because I don't want to lose Aerodactyl. Can't go Sid, obviously, because Fairy type. And I don't want to go El Toro because she can just Baton Pass into Tracheon and we're in a bad spot. So you turn in. If she Flamethrowers here, she's a psychopath. She's like a genuine psychopath, yeah. Probably Thundurus here, if I had to guess. Probably Thundurus. Could be MANDIBUZZ. I want it to be Thundurus to see if we can see Boots or not. Because if it's not Boots, that's free chip. Free chip for the Scissor game. Yohane. MANDIBUZZ. There's no universe this thing should be faster than me, right? Like, I'm stupid. I'm, what, faster than 44 speed MANDIBUZZ? Yeah. I'm gonna U-turn. She shouldn't be faster than me. I don't think. I don't think she should ever be faster than me, and I don't want to take a knockoff on anything. So I'm gonna U-turn. Well, I'm gonna have to take a knockoff, actually. Bang. That did a lot. El Toro? Sid. I think Sid, because I can knock something off. Do a foul play on this thing. I just put Freeze Dry and Earthquake on MANDIBUZZ. I'm smart. Foul play. I'll eat this up. I'm not super protected. Yeah, we chewed. We get a free knockoff here. She roosts. Fine. She doesn't have her boots anymore. She goes into anything else. She's going to U-turn probably into Clef. Getting rid of that thing's Eviolite. Free for me. Yeah, then I just keep pivoting around. As long as Bouffalant's alive, I can't lose to Dragapult. Luna Gila. I'm just gonna get knocked off. Why is Clefairy almost as big as Scrafty? Knock off this thing's Eviolite. I feel like she's been trying to sack this thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I kill with Drain Punch? That's a stupid question. No, we don't. I'm gonna go back into SCIZOR, I think. I feel like that's such an easy play for her, though. I feel like she heals up, though. I'm gonna go Bouffalant. I feel like she heals up here, though. Unless she's just trying to sack this Mon. I'm so scared to go SCIZOR, because if she clicks Flamethrower and I lose my SCIZOR to a Clefairy, it's over. I lose the game. And I really don't want to lose the game to Clefairy. Healing Wish. That's technically a boof kill. My pen just broke. That's technically a boof kill, boys. Boof, Clef. Yeah, that's technically a boof kill, boys. So we take those. That annoyance is gone, which is nice. Yo, Hane. MANDIBUZZ. Fine with me. Yeah, that's fine with me. I can just go back into Scrafty and click knockoff again. She could U-turn. She could U-turn. My damage output is not worth it. The damage I do is not worth the risk I put in. Oh, potentially losing to Dragapult endgame. So I'm just gonna go into Scrafty. Ideally, she U-turns into Terrakion here. Nope, foul play. Damn. Eat that up. Eat it like it's nothing. I can set up a bulk up here and force a kill. I can set up a bulk up here and force a kill. I'm gonna set up a bulk up here. I'm gonna set up a bulk up on this thing. She's probably gonna U-turn so she doesn't get her boots knocked off. She goes into Thundy. I have Chople Berry and I'll take the Focus Blast and I'll take that trade easily. Piloswine is free Drain Punch. Pulse, I will check unless it specs Draco. If it specs Draco, whatever. We find out that information. Ruri, the Piloswine, free Drain Punch. Take that, yes sir. So bulk up. We actually may force 2 kills here because she's giving me Piloswine. So, okay, we're slowly making up ground for that Tentacruel play. We're slowly but surely making up ground. We're slowly but surely making up ground. Drain Punch, kill this thing. There's no reason this thing should live. My pen keeps breaking. Dead. Okay. Graph, Pylo. No rocks up. That's also really good. That means Lando just comes in for free. I'm gonna rewrite these Mandy notes so I don't confuse myself. Mandy has U-turn and Roost. No, it doesn't. It has U-turn and foul play. Okay, so the good news is that we got rid of both the Eviolite mons. The bad news is that all she has left is scary Pokemon. But with Chople Berry, we should force a KO. I want to see against Dragapult the exact calc again. Nope, we're gonna kill the Terrakion. But I do want to see, for my own curiosity, we would eat a Specs Draco. We easily eat this from Terrakion, and we knock it out with a Drain Punch. We easily eat this from Terrakion, and I will gladly make this trade. We're Chople Berry, we're +1 defense. We should eat this up unless it's banded, in which case it might be a roll. Eat it! Oh, like it's nothing. And Terrakion's gonna go down. I will gladly trade Scrafty for Terrakion here. Easily. Get out of here. Get up out. 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 Scrafty, Terrak. Get up out. Get up out, bro. Let's fucking go. Okay. The only bad thing here is that Thundurus can now come in and click Focus Blast. But if she misses Focus Blast, we may just win with Scrafty right here. If she misses with Focus Blast, we may win with Scrafty right here, right now. Let's fucking go. The biggest threat to our team is dead. Aquino, hello. The Thundy. Okay, hello. Let's see. Thundurus. Boots Thundy. I guarantee live a Focus Blast unless she's modest. I don't kill with knockoff, but I guaranteed live the Focus Blast. Thunderbolts, we eat 'em up. You can call it Thunderfang. I'm so cold you say my name, your teeth freeze Ice Fang. Bang! Heavy booty doots. That Thunderbolt did a lot. I'm at 67 HP. I'm at 39%. It is a roll in her favor to kill me. Scrafty goes down. I go into... Scrafty has no real purpose. Scrafty can't... Well, Scrafty can bully the MANDIBUZZ, and I have a Landorus for this. Scrafty can bully the MANDIBUZZ. I'm going to go into Landorus because I have a Landorus for this, and Scrafty can bully the MANDIBUZZ. This might be a throw, but I think we're okay. I probably should have rested that last turn. In hindsight, I probably should have rested, but it's fine. Intimidate the thing, and I force a KO here with the knockoff. I force a KO here with knockoff. Yeah, I force a KO here with knockoff. She goes into Pult. I still have Big Boof, and I have AERODACTYL sack fodder. We're gonna knock for Lando, as she has Grass Knot. Thought she would. This we should take pretty we take it. Not gonna say well, but we do take it. Knockoff should get rid of this thing, as it does. Lando Thundy. Let's fucking go, baby. So it's just the Pult and the MANDIBUZZ. Just the Pult and the MANDIBUZZ. So if we can remove the Pult, we should win the game. If we can remove the Pult, we should be able to win the game. If we can remove the Pult, we can win the game. So it's just, we just need to not throw all our Mons away to Pult. Yo, Hane. Okay, so she's playing for last Mon Dragapult, I think. I just want to click U-turn. I just want to click U-turn. If she U-turns on me, good enough play, I'll sack Scrafty. You can have Scrafty. Good enough play, I'll sack Scrafty. You can have it. We get the U-turn off. If she clicks foul play, then we go into Scrafty and we click rest. We click the rest of Chesto, except we don't have Chesto Berry. If she clicks U-turn, good play. She clicks U-turn, good play. You can have Scrafty. You can have a Scrafty. But if she does not, then Scrafty forces a KO here. U-turn, good play. Good play. Good play. I probably should have knocked my Lando to punish a potential U-turn, but I don't want to lose. Well, I don't need Landers for anything. Think, boy, think. Think, boy, think. Think a little bit more. I don't need Landers for anything else, so if I knocked off, then I punish that play. Boa Hancock. Okay, here's where things get scary, is that this mod is fucking terrifying. It's not boots. I'm clicking knockoff and letting Scrafty die. Scrafty can die. I'm sorry, bud. Dragon darts. Darts. You live one, miss the other one. Damn. Pult. Wrath. Okay. Well, I got an El Toro. I got El Toro. El Toro is here. This thing taking Rock Chip just puts it in SCIZOR range. I'm gonna Throat Chop. What is the exact range we need for SCIZOR against a Dragapult? Let's see. 77% is the max roll. So 2 rounds of rocks is 24%. So that's what? 76. So another round of rocks will put her in range of a max roll. Throat Chop. Bang. As long as Boof's alive, I can't lose the Pult. I'm gonna go Landers. I'm gonna go Landers. This might just be a continuous sack game if she keeps clicking U-turn. But I really don't want to... Maybe I sack AERODACTYL. Well, no, if Landorus dies, AERODACTYL comes in clean. Against this thing. If she clicks foul play and kills Landorus, AERODACTYL comes in clean. So we have that going for us. We just need to break things. This mon is fucking annoying. Foul play. Do we live? We should live this. Yeah! 7 HP Mufasa, let's go. I forced... Okay, now I make the play I was supposed to make before by clicking knockoff, because I punish this thing for coming in and out, or I kill the Pult coming in. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Knockoff, get rid of this thing's boots. Goodbye. I'm fine with sacking Landers to get rid of this thing's boots. Heavy duty boots, so she can no longer U-turn. She has Roost. Roost. That's fine. She has Roost. She has Roost. As I can U-turn and keep this as sack fodder. I can't hit this thing, so I can U-turn and save this as sack fodder. I could just U-turn into AERODACTYL. No, I would rather just this thing die. So maybe I just knock again and let her kill me. Because I want Landorus to die. Because then I get the free switch into BOUFFALANT and force a KO. Right? I think so. I think that makes sense. I think so. It makes sense to me, at least. Knockoff, foul play. Mandy, Lando. Crit didn't matter. So I go into... How much does SCIZOR do with superpower? No. I'm gonna go AERODACTYL and click Stone Edge. Go AERODACTYL, click Stone Edge. She doesn't switch into it. AERODACTYL is in. It's alive. She has to play for an edge miss. She has to play for an edge miss, which would really suck. If she roost stalls me, whatever. But that's SCIZOR range. As she foul play kills me. Mandy arrow. That should be SCIZOR range. I have to go into it. I don't get a choice. It's my best click here. What is my best click here? I think it's just clicking U-turn. I think it's just clicking U-turn. It does more damage. Superpower would guarantee my knockout, though. Superpower would guarantee my knockout. I'm gonna superpower. Should guarantee my knockout. Guarantee. Do I lose? Yeah, I lose. I'm gonna lose to MANDIBUZZ because I can't break it. Because I sacked TENTACRUEL in the early game. I threw the entire game away because I overpredicted. Yeah. I threw this entire game away because I overpredicted. I threw the entire game away. That's genuinely tragic. Roost. Yeah, I can't do anything. I have to get a para on this and play para hacks. Shit. That's so bad. I have to get a para on this. That's so bad, bro. That's too much. Yeah, I lose. And if I don't get a para here, I lose. Para, 30%. I got one more, 30%. If I lose, this game's entirely my fault. If I lose, it's entirely my fault. Because I know exactly where I went wrong. She crit me. Okay, well, now I don't really have a chance at all. And that's our season, boys. That is our season. We can fight for an 8th seed at 5-5, but we gotta win big, and we gotta win out. That's so brutal, man. I want to know what that superpower roll was. My best chance of winning is locking Bullet Punch and hope she chokes. That's my best chance of winning. I have to hope she chokes. That's so bad, bro. I can't believe I threw the entire game away. Yeah, she wins. She wins. That's so tragic, bro. I know exactly where I went wrong. I should have clicked Surf with TENTACRUEL and killed the fucking Piloswine, because if I had TENTACRUEL, I would have had to pivot into this. This thing would have been toxic. They wouldn't be able to stall me out. And that would be pretty much the game. Because then SCIZOR can just clean the game. So I absolutely threw. I 100% knew I threw the game when I did that. That's so disheartening, man. I really thought we had it coming back. I guess my other throw was I should have rested with SCRAFTY. Yeah, I should have rested with SCRAFTY. That was my other play, because then I think I just won with SCRAFTY. GG's to live. I'm just super disheartened, man. This season's been such a bust for me. This season's just been a bust. So, next week, I think we play Leo. I think it might be Shuckle. I play one of the two. Not sure which. GG's to live, though. And, yeah, that's pretty much our season, boys. So, I'm still going to try and win as many games as possible, but don't expect another finals run from us this season, I don't think. Unfortunately, I think we've thrown too many games this season. I've been playing like absolute dog this season. So, that's it. So, GG's to live, though. Can't discredit her. She played how she needed to, and she's been killing it this season. So, if you guys did enjoy today's Wi-Fi battle, please hit the like button and subscribe button. I'm sorry I've been very monotone and very down lately. It's been rough, and today I've been very tired and not feeling well. So, with that, I'm going to hop on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Kurt, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.